will slide this under here, giving me more room. Okay, that's better, right? Okay, so let's get started. Good morning. Thank you guys for joining me. This is the front cover, and before I actually open it up, I just want to say a reminder to my customers, if you have not received yours, send me an email, include your mailing address, and I'll put another one in the mail to you. It went live today, so if you don't have it by now, I really need to get one in the mail to you, okay? So we're going to open it up, and this page 3 is the carryover kit from last year. This kit comes decorated, or it comes with items to decorate for Christmas, but you can also decorate it for Halloween. Yeah. So that's page 3. I did actually use that, the items in that on several projects last year. Okay, so on page 4, we have the Joy of Sharing all exclusive card kit, and it includes all the supplies to make 15 cards. I think it's really pretty. Yeah. I can't remember if I ordered it because I grabbed the wrong catalog. I normally have a star or an asterisk or something telling me, but some of y'all already saw my walkthrough, right? So, yeah. Okay, now this one I'm really excited about. On page 5 is the tag buffet, and the stamp set is beautiful. The tags are beautiful. You can make 30 tags, 5 each of 6 designs. And I think that this would be a really cute project for us to make, like maybe in October, November. I'm going to focus on Halloween for the next month. I mean, I'm going to make some Christmas projects, but I'm not going to dive into this too quickly. But this would be a great project to make probably in October, November. Yeah, they're really pretty tags. And it makes 30. I don't even know that we give 30 gifts at Christmas now. Okay, page 6. There's that kit I was talking about. Look at the, you can see the Halloween version down here. This can be used for lots of things. This is a really sturdy box. On page 7 is that stamp set, Most Wonderful Time. I love it. I love the paper as much as I love the stamp set. So if you go to my blog and you type in Most Wonderful Time stamp set, yeah, it'll bring up the projects that I made last year. I know I made some fun fold cards with this paper because I love those colors. So far, we've almost covered just carryover stuff, but now we get to the new stuff. So you've already seen me use Heartwarming Hugs a ton. And I have the sheet here to show the designer series paper. I love it. It is my most favorite. I have other favorites, but it's my most. And then the Warm Hugs bundle. I've already used that in the Wrapped in Christmas stamp set. Mini coffee carrier and the mini coffee cups. Hello, neighbor's dog. The Wrapped in Texture embossing folder. I used that last week on my, I think it was a card. Somebody remind me. I know I used this one. Yeah. You've already seen me use this. I should have grabbed all my samples that I've made in the last month, because here's that ribbon and the paper and this stamp set, the Wrapped in Hugs. The glitter star ornaments. You know what? I'm going to take a small little break and I'm going to grab these samples because I think that it's nice to have the visuals so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. I didn't leave the building, but I did leave my station for a second. Let's see. I'm grabbing all the projects that we've made using the new product. Sorry, I know, it's like, where in the world did she go? They're spread out everywhere in my room because I am in the process of packing. Later today, I'm actually taking down my photo station and just going to be using my video station for videos and photography. Okay, so now when I get to these items, I can show you the sample. Yeah, sorry about that. I should have done that earlier. But what I was going to say is, remember when we made this project, oh, I'm missing a rhinestone. You could use these glitter star ornaments. And this ribbon here, this real red braided linen trim, we used last week when we did this TP card. Okay, now on page 16, that's the stamp set. So again, this one here, I love this. And I used, I used that yesterday, the die yesterday, to make this 3/4 inch circle, right? Okay, on page 11, I don't think I've used this yet on camera, but I have played with it a little bit. For example, this one. What else is in here? Okay, that's Wrapped in Christmas. I love both of these. Yeah. Okay, turning the page. We're now on page 12. Now, I haven't created anything with this yet, but I have fiddled with it. So here's a bow stamped in real red, and then I used my Granny Apple Green blends to color it. I love using real red and Granny Apple Green. Shocker. And so, let's see. I also did that bow just in real red. So I have another one somewhere. I stamped it in real red and I cut it out in real red, so it's just like a watermark. I just dropped an image. Here it is. And then I cut a Whisper White piece and put it behind there, so to give it like a shadow. Does that make sense? But so far I've not created a project. I've just stamped a little bit. But this little thing right here, that's cute too. That's probably what I just dropped. Okay, so that's the punch. That's why I want to make something with it, because it's a punch. We love punches, don't we? And wrapped especially for you. There's that greeting. See? That's pretty. It's a nice size too. Page 13. I have not gotten that one yet, but I have seen some stuff online that makes me want to get it. The font is beautiful, but I'm moving and I can't buy everything. My budget is, yeah, I can't buy everything, but I will show y'all what I got today for my half price items, because I just couldn't hold out on some of the items that I didn't order previously. So here's this suite, and I will tell you, I broke down and ordered this. I didn't originally. I'm afraid it's going to go on back order, and then I won't ever get to use it. I've seen just unbelievable samples online, so I'm like, I'm getting it. If it goes on back order, I'll just deal with it. So here's the paper. Let me show you the color chart. Let's see. So here's the color chart for that pack of paper. Very pretty. And you don't have to use it with this pack of paper. You can actually use it with any paper that you want. Yeah, you don't have to use that paper. So I don't have this bundle in yet, but I did order it today. So Yeah, I couldn't hold out. I got it for half price, so that made it much better. I ordered my Designer Series paper shares, and that allowed me to get this whole bundle for half price. I love half price items. Okay, so poinsettia petals. They're beautiful. Peaceful Nativity Bundle. I have not gotten this one yet either, but I really think I'm going to. The next time I get an opportunity to get a half price item. This is not too bad of a price. I just love the dies that go with it too. Like, you don't even have to use the stamp set. You could just use the dies. Okay, on page 18, Peace and Joy Bundle. It's cute. I can't remember if I got it or not. I'm looking. I did not get it. But the samples are really cute. This is a carryover from last year, so I do have it. It was a beautiful suite of product. So yay. Christmas Gleaming. Fireside Trimmings. That's another one I want, but I didn't get it. I held out. I want it for this image here. I'm trying to think, did I get it after all? I should have gotten my catalog that had what I got and what I didn't. I really trimmed back this year. Sweetest Time bundle and stamp set. Love it. I do have this one. Look at how cute this one is. It's contemporary. I think the samples sometimes help sell a set for me. Like, I was like, oh, that's so cute. The next page is Triangle. And I got it. I did. Haven't used it yet. It's just August, right? Yeah. I got this one today. I had not ordered it originally, but I did slap it on my order today. I'm like, I can't hold out. I got to have it. It's 20 bucks. I'm getting it. I didn't get it half price. I just paid regular price. I had to get it. He's cute. This one's funny. This one's really funny. And y'all know I got this. I showed that last night. I've been practicing coloring these guys. I don't know where I put them after last night. I thought I dumped it back in here, but I don't see it. Well, here he is. Look how cute. He's crooked. That's why I didn't use him. I cut it out crooked by accident. But I'm not usually a gnome person. Some of them kind of freak me out. I like fairies, but gnomes sometimes freak me out. But these guys are stinking cute. They're the cutest gnomes I've ever seen. Yeah, they're really cute. They're funny. Okay, that's page 23. I love the Trimming Suite. Trimming the Town Suite. Love it, love it, love it. So y'all saw me make this card a couple weeks ago, a gift card holder. I am going to use this for a Halloween project as well. Yes, I am. Okay, so here's the paper. Let me find the paper chart. Once an order reaches, how much is it? Is it 400? There's the Stampin' Rewards chart back here on the back. So once an order reaches $4.50, you get one half price item. So yeah, I ordered my paper shares today and was able to get a half price item. So at a $150 order or party, most people just place their own orders. You get 10% in Stampin' Rewards. When you order 300 and up 150 up to 300, you get 10%. When you get to 300, it goes up to 12%. When you get to 450, it goes up to 14%. And then you also qualify for a half price item. I love half price items. Okay, let's see. Looking for this paper pack. Well, there it is. Has to be the last one, right? So here's the Designer Series paper chart. It's a beautiful pack of paper. All the trimming embellishments, y'all have seen me use them. All the trimmings ribbon and combo pack, I did use the old olive ribbon there. So on page 26, this is the actual bundle. The possibilities are endless with this set. And then Merry Moose bundle returns on page 27. Yay! Someone asked me the other day if I had actually kept my samples from last year that I had made and then ditched because it went on back order. I didn't keep them. I kind of tore them apart, and we don't have the same paper that we had that I had used with this bundle, so I'll have to recreate some samples, but such a darling set. I love it, and I did use it, I don't know, I think 3 or 4 times last year. Okay, page 27, so we're moving to page 28. This is so cute. I did not order it. I want to so bad, but I don't think that I would use it. Y'all know I love animals. And if I may break down just to get this one, because it's just so, that's so something that I would do, would be hanging ornaments from a cow or whatever that animal is, their horns, because when I was a kid, I would play with our pigs. We had every animal imaginable, and I would find unique ways to play with them, and so we would have like a little pig fair with our pig. Anyway, yeah, I didn't order it, but I like it. Yeah. On page 29, Christmas Means More. It's a beautiful set. I didn't get it only because I don't think that I would use it right now, especially with us moving. If I wasn't spending more time moving than I was working, I would, but yeah. The Move, grr. Wonder of the Season, and 'Tis the Season. So we have 2 paper packs on this page. So here's Wonder of the Season, and then 'Tis the Season. We have these 2. Beautiful pack. This one I will struggle with using, to be honest with you. It's just kind of not necessarily my style, but I might be able to whip out something. I'm not sure. I don't know. I have to play with it. Okay, so then on page 32, I did get this bundle because I saw something somewhere, and it might just be these 3 or 4 dies. I think this, not even the stamp set so much as just the die alone. Like, look, this right here, he's not stamped. He's just cut out. So I could totally see myself maybe using these for reindeer food or one of my Christmas projects. And I love the font and the words in this one. May the wonder of Christmas stay with you throughout the coming year. That is something that I like. I like that one. And wishing you the happiest season of all. That's that too. And I always like circles. I may have ordered this just for the circle and the deer. Okay, on page 33 is Cherish the Season bundle. I did not get it. It's not because I don't like it. I just won't use it. So, yeah, it's a beautiful set. And I know that some people are passionate or really like bells and bows and stuff. Yeah, so my budget is different this year. Joyful Holly is another pretty elegant set. I did not get it. I feel bad saying that. Now, the returning paper is Toile Tidings. Last year, I couldn't really say that word. I finally learned how to say it And maybe I still didn't say it right. Here we go. I love this pack of paper. I did use it several times last year. If you go to my blog and type in Twill Tidings Designer Series paper, you'll see the ones I made. Yeah, I remember one cute box I made. Okay, so that's the returning paper. On page 35 for Unto Us. That's a beautiful set too. The only thing I got on this page though was the evergreen, but I would like to get it for this greeting here. Christmas begins with Christ. I love that one, and I love the Merry Christmas here. Merry Christmas, both of those. I could see myself using them. So yeah, I didn't get it though. Now on page 36 we have the Snowflake Splendor, and that is beautiful. Yeah, really beautiful. And then we have the paper. So let me grab the paper chart. Here's the paper. Yeah, it's pretty. And then here's the bundle. So the Snowflake Wishes bundle. We got the stamp set. Look, did you see how many stamps there are in here? This is 17 stamps. That is a lot. Thank you so much. Our friendship is one of a kind. May your season sparkle. Snowflake wishes for a Merry Christmas. I don't want snowflake wishes on on Christmas. I don't want that cold stuff. Okay, so there's that one. On page 39, we have Snow Wonder Bundle. I didn't get it. I think I'm gonna though. I mean, look at these dies here. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna dog ear this page. There's only so many weeks left before Christmas. So, these trees are really pretty too. Okay, moving on. On page 40 is the Ornamental Envelopes Bundle. And I did get that. People are always looking for ways to decorate their envelopes, so I got that. Yeah, I got to make myself use it. Because these images, like I could find myself struggling to use. But if you look at the samples, like look at this sample right here. So beautiful. You just got to pair it with your favorite greeting set. On page 41, I did not get that one, but I did get the card display, and it's right behind me, just like how it was a month ago. I still haven't assembled it because I got to pack it to move, so it is pretty awesome. If you're looking for a way to display some of your cards, I mentioned earlier that I was going to use this to make like a ribbon board. After I move, I'll do it. I can't do it before. I'm about to have to cut out a lot of things and start seriously packing up everything. Okay, on page 42. So cute. So I used him. And I used him. Who would have thought that I would have used this set before some of the others? I don't know. They make me so happy. They're so cute. So Warm and Toasty on page 42. And we also have the Feels Like Frost paper that is returning from last year. And I personally like this pack of paper. Oh, it's just beautiful. I like it a little bit better than this one. Just saying. I mean, this one's cute, but I love this one. And I think it's because of all the silver. I love silver stuff. I just got this one in last week. I did break down and order in the Pines bundle because this one's a really good one to make Christmas cards with. You can use whatever greeting you want on the inside. And I used to make Christmas cards with the Lovely as a Tree stamp set. I kind of felt like this set could replace Lovely as a Tree now that it's retired. Okay, so on page 44, we have the autumn set. And then let me get the paper chart. Gilded Autumn. Y'all could probably guess which one's my favorite. This one, this one. Those are my two favorites. Let's look at the stamp set. The great thing about this is that we have punches. Little cute punches. So we have the acorn and then the leaves. A set of 3 punches. And the stamp set's really pretty. I really like it. I did get it. I have it. Yeah. My heart is grateful for you and thank you. I love those. Hey there. I say, hey y'all. That's kind of my thing. Hey y'all. On page 47. Yeah. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to shut my pie hole. Okay, so Gather Together bundle. And it's all of these with this. Very pretty. This reminds me of one that we had. Oh, it's returning. No wonder it reminds me. Grr. Okay, yes, it's returning. Returning. I have it. I'm like, this reminds me of the one last year. It's right there in front of my face. Thank goodness. I'm like, I know I've seen that. Okay, page 48. Autumn Goodness Bundle. Renee, if you're on here, I loved your card you made with this. The wheelbarrow. This is really cute. One of my downline got this set and she made a really cute card. She posted on our Facebook group. Yeah, cute. Look at the samples. They're pretty. On page 49, Love of Leaves bundle. I didn't get it. I feel bad every time I say that, especially because I absolutely love any stitch die, any stitch die. And this is Stitched Leaves die. So if I break down and get it, you'll know it's because it was stitched. I love stitched stuff. Oh, I'm a sewer. No wonder. Anyway, yeah, it's stitched. I just don't know what I would use it for. I probably could just use it for like thank you cards for the full year, right? Okay, 49. Moving on to page 51. Autumn Greetings bundle. I'm talking to y'all, but I'm also kind of talking to myself. You know what I mean? Okay, so Jamie says the 3 punches are about the same size as the flower from Celebration. And then Kimberly says, where are we moving? 25 blocks south. Straight down there. Hey, I got something funny to tell y'all. Well, hopefully y'all remember me saying this. Remember when I said that we're going to move and I'm not going to have all that background noise, like I'm not going to have the neighbor's dog next door barking, I'm not going to have all the weed whackers because we have green space behind us. And I also said that we're not going to have the airplanes sounding like they're fixing to land on our house. Well, I lied about that and I didn't know it. So when we were out there yesterday, we were having a meeting about the house and an airplane flew over our house, and I kid you not, it felt like, it sounded like he was fixing to land right on top of our house. And I said, oh no, I told everybody that we were not going to have airplanes flying over our house. That is not the case. In fact, it might be, there might even be closer because they're coming in for their landing. I don't know right now. They come in from this direction. Maybe they're going this way to turn around and come back to land. Who knows? Anyway, I lied. Y'all are going to hear airplanes in my future videos. Maybe more than ever. Oh, well. Amy said, you should have known. It's just straight south. I'm like, I know. Sometimes I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Okay, so on page 50, Autumn Greetings bundle. The font on this thing is so beautiful. I wish I could write like this. So it says, autumn greetings, hello there, friend, give thanks with a grateful heart. I love that. And may this season fill your heart and home with joy and of friends and family. But I didn't get it. I love it, but I didn't get it. I don't have time to use it. I did get this one though, on page 51. Life is beautiful. It's just so beautiful. It's just something that's so beautiful and elegant and simple, very simple. Yeah, thinking of you could also mean kind of sort of thank you. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like it. On page 52 is Magic in This Night Suite. I'm just looking at the samples. It's very, I don't really know what the word for this suite is, but it's different than what my taste is, but I can work with it. Like the sample last night, the little box that we made last night, so cute. I love it, love it, love it. And so this paper is going to be better than what some of y'all thought. I'm going to change your mind about it. So stay tuned. The Cobwebs 3D embossing folder. I showed you that on this little box a few weeks ago. I never did assemble it, did I? But I did assemble the box with this one. Anyway, that's the Cobwebs embossing folder. And this ribbon, holy smokes, I love this ribbon. There's the ribbon. Isn't it so beautiful? I actually used this ribbon yesterday on this box first, and it was big and poofy and beautiful, and I was going to sponge it, and then I'm like, oh, they're not ready for me to do that yet. This was the first project. So you can take this beautiful ribbon and you can sponge it with your gray or your black ink and give it a little spooky color. Yeah. Anyway, y'all see more of that in a bit. So I do love everything on this page. And 54 is Hallows Night Magic Bundle. Of course I got it, but I haven't used it yet because I've only made one Halloween project so far. So yeah, super cute. I'm excited that these work with the dies, the paper. These work with the paper. So cute. I love this so much. Page 55, Ghoulish Goodies. I love the kitty cat. I love this image. I love the whole stamp set. Yeah. Well, maybe not her. But it is funny, right? This is cute. And the Altoid tans, rectangle tans, I should say. I have used those for umpteen years. So if you go to my search box on my blog and type in tans, you should see that. Okay, on page 56, Plaid Tidings. And let me grab the paper pack. Or I should say the paper chart. And I think there's 2 of them, right? Yep, there's 2 of them. Now let me tell y'all, this is not just a holiday paper. This is every occasion under the sun. So we've got Halloween, birthday, Father's Day, Halloween, Christmas, birthday, a child's birthday. I mean, look at this. I love this. This is like for a girl, both of these. Another girl one. These can be holiday. This can be Halloween. This is an awesome pack of paper. It's very versatile. And look at all these colors. Geez, so Pete's. When I was typing that, I was like, I don't even know if I have enough room to put all the names of all the colors. Yeah. That's an awesome pack of paper. On page 58, we have the Celebration Tidings bundle. And when I was trying to create my project yesterday, last minute Angie, I did use, no, that's not that one. Did I throw it away? I used this die to cut out one of the images that we... Here it is, right here. Here we go. It didn't quite fit. That's why I didn't use it. But I saved it because it's a good reference to what can I do with it. So I love these dies. Yeah. I'm just looking at all of the possibilities. This spider right here. It's cute too. See? 59, Flight of Fancy. Ruh-roh. Sorry about that. Jeez, oh, Pete's. I did not order it, but it is cute. Page 60, Turnovers. I'm a bit confused, so they're reversibles, and I love the little bat. So this could be Valentine's Day, fall, Halloween, Christmas. So you've got several holidays in there. Look at my little post-it note. Everything Essential. Yes, I got it. I love it. You will be seeing this one very soon. And it has this coordinating tag punch. So Everything Essential bundle. Yeah, I think you're going to like it. I mean, look, the tree, the deer, you and me is so cute. Trick or treat. This can be, well, it's pretty much Halloween. And then Valentine's Day. And then you got these littles here. That is in the Gift Bow Builder Punch. So remember the gift bow? Okay, we're on page 62 now. Oh, Peek-a-Hoot. Y'all know I love it. Here we go. So cute. Well, that's the Christmas version. Where's my Halloween version? I mean, that's the Halloween version. Here's my Christmas one. Just so cute. I love it a lot. And you've got Christmas, or winter. So Christmas, that can be birthday too, you know. People have winter birthdays. So Christmas or birthday, winter or Christmas, Halloween, fall or Halloween, Christmas, and then Halloween. And you can always omit the spider and just make it a fall thingy. Yeah. Oh, and for the dies, so if you're looking at these dies, it cuts out 3 different shapes. I had the same problem last night finding that third one. Here we go. So here's the 3. And then you get all the little pieces for the owls. So those are cute, cute little tags. Festive Post. Of course I got this. It goes with the scallop rectangle punch. I don't know if that's the real name of it. So Festive Post. Where is the punch? It's on page 168 of the annual catalog. That's where it is. I think it might be on back order. I can't remember. But yeah, I love it. I love it. On page 64, we have Lots to Celebrate. I did get that one too. It's just so cute. And it coordinates with the jar punch that's in the annual catalog. So it's not a bundle, it's a stamp set, and the jar punch is in the annual catalog. It's little. And then on page 65, we have the Banner Year bundle. Of course I got it. They're so cute. Yeah. A Treat So Sweet. Happy Haunting. The greetings this year are quite large. I'll be honest and say that for my little treat boxes, it's going to be a challenge because so many of the greetings are bigger this year. The fonts are much larger than what I normally use. So, yeah. Okay. On page 66, yes, I got it. It is Festive Corners. I used that on something, but maybe I haven't showed y'all yet. And I know I used that on something, but I don't remember what. Oh, I know. I did it on the inside of one of these cards, didn't I? Excuse me. I have a frog in my throat. I know I'd used it on something. Oh, well. I remember coloring those little lights. Maybe I gave it away. Okay, on page 67, Menagerie Mix-Up. I got it because I told my daughter it reminded me of Animal Crossing. I was going to make her a card. She's like, that does not look like Animal Crossing. I'm like, well, use your imagination. Yes, it does. They look like the little Animal Crossing animals. That looks like Sherb a little bit, and I don't know. Anyway, I got it. It's cute. I need to play with it. On page 68, we have the round tens and the stamp set Press On. And I'm going to show you those. Ow, hold on. This is the 10. So it's a nice size, a really nice size. You get 4 of them in a pack. So that's a pretty quick gift to give, you know, it holds. Yeah, really big. Okay, on page 69, Friesen Fun Bundle. Of course I got this one. It's so cute. I love these guys. Wee! 'Tis the season to be freezing, sending warmth your way. Life's better when we're having fun together. Yeah, you'll be seeing that one. So Friesen Fun Bundle. And then the Little Treats Bundle. I love this one too. So this is the box using that. And then of course we have this one that I never finished decorating, but stinking cute. And then this is the stamp set. So it has the dies, all the littles that coordinate. I love it. And Paper Pumpkin is on page 71. And then on pages 72 through, let's see, what, 76 shows the bundles. So when you guys get to this page, I don't know if you just skip over it and move along, but you should check out the samples because they're really cute. So like this one right here, when I did the bow in Real Red, I kind of was inspired by this little sample right here. Like I'm like, oh, I'll try that in Real Red. You know what I mean? Can y'all see that? So those are the bundles. So if you're looking for the bundles really quickly, that's our bundle. And then we have all the stamp sets at a glance. And then I love these pages because like the other day I was like, oh, I cannot remember where these dies came from. Were they in the annual catalog or are they in the holiday catalog? And here are all of our dies. That is so helpful. We also have all of our ribbon and all of our punches. So like when I was looking for ribbon the other day, I was like, okay, it starts right here and it goes, yeah, and that's it in the holiday catalog. So that gives you a really quick glance of what we have. And the same thing with the paper. So all of our Designer Series paper is right here. So instead of flipping through all those pages, you can look right here. Yeah, I like it. And so last but not least is the Hostess stamp set. I was finally able to order that today. Yay! So it's a beautiful set, isn't it? And we only have one Hostess stamp set in the holiday catalog, but it's a beautiful one. Yep. Okay, so that's it. That wraps up our whole catalog. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, was there a, somebody said there's your y'all. Was there one? I'm looking. Okay. Oh, I love it too. Goodness gracious, there is so much. There's so much cuteness. I mean, like, there's a lot. So on 67, what dies are used to make the window card? Okay, so let me see. I think I know what you're asking about, and it's the Pika-Hoot. Let's see. Yes, so that is this die right here. This is Pika-Hoot, and it cuts out these 3 tags, or you can cut out the front of a card, and it makes that cute window. Isn't that darling? So, so cute. That was a great question. Yeah. I think someone's asking about the host stamp set. Are you asking about the Merry Hello stamp set? The hostess stamp set? Anyone that orders $150 or more, once an order reaches $150, you get Stampin' Rewards. And this stamp set would take $10 of your rewards, because you get 15 free product, $15 in free product with a $150 order. So yeah, you can get this, and then you can get a pack of rhinestones because they're $5. That uses up your whole $15 in free product. Yeah, just make sure if you ever have an order that's greater than $150 that you don't put a host code in, because it takes away your free stuff, and I send you a small gift in exchange, and you would much rather have your Stampin' Rewards. Why are those dies hooked together? You know, I'm not sure. I don't know. That's a good question for Stampin' Up. I think it's just, you know, it's a different way of doing things. We had another set like this last year, but then we had a stamp that did the same thing. Like, you stamped an image and it cut out all the pieces. I don't know. It's a good idea. Okay, so on page 62, the dies on page 62. Right, the Pika-Hoot. Pika-Hoot dies. And they did the same thing here, except this card isn't quite as cute as this card. I think this one just jumps out at you. When I was live the other day, we were talking about this. I guess that was last night, right? And I couldn't remember where I saw it, but I knew I'd seen a cuter sample than that one. And that's because it's right here. On page 53, so Margaret's question is, on page 53, is that black glitter paper? It is. Yep, it is. Okay, so Kathy asked about the trio of dies. That is in the Pika-Hoot, die set. Uh-oh, I'm dropping things. It's the dies that coordinate with Have a Hoot. It has a really nice suite of dies in there. So it has the dies to cut these guys out, but then it also includes this one as well. I had an image of it yesterday. Well, if I hold it up really nicely on page, let's see, 62. If you look real close, it's these 3. They are attached. Yeah. That. Okay. Okay, let's see. Did you show the new Halloween metal looking ribbon? What page is that on? And I will... Oh, so on page 65... Page 65. Happy fall, y'all. I just want one that says, hey, y'all. That's what I say when we drive up like at the lake house, we'll drive up and I'll yell, hey y'all. Let's see. Someone else had a question. Let's see. Ribbon is on page 53. Oh, that's this ribbon right here. Oh my goodness gracious, that ribbon is so fabulous. I love it so much. Yes, it's beautiful. And I did use it on this project here. And so I was saying earlier, you can take your sponge with some basic gray ink and sponge it up and give it, you know, a more spooky color. I had used it on this yesterday, but I took it off because this ribbon carried over from last year. So we still have that. And people have it in their possession, where this is new and has to be purchased. Okay, so looking for more questions. What are those square dies on 39? You know, I think I know what you're talking about, and I have no clue because I didn't order it. Yeah, I don't know. I tabbed it because I want to look at it closer. I don't really know what they are. I mean, I'm looking at the samples and it looks like, I don't really know, because squares are pretty easy to cut out unless they were stitched. I don't know. For my downline ladies that are on here, did any of y'all order this one? I don't really, it looks like it's just squares. You could cut, okay, so here's what you could do with these. This is a great idea. So you could take that square die and cut the center out of your card. Yeah, that's what you do with it. It's not for just cutting white paper. It's for cutting the center out of a card. I'm thinking, that's my thought. I don't really know. Yeah, that was a good question. And Katie says it looks like they use it to make the front of the door. But you know what? The door looks like it's got a curve at the top, doesn't it? I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, how in the world was that one made right there? It's cute. Okay, more page 63. Let's look on page 63. How was the love cut out? Yeah, they probably used an e-cutter. Because if they could fussy cut that, whew, they got mad skills. They may have fussy cut it, because my guess would be they used an e-cutter. I don't have one. I don't want one. It's complicated. I've tried. Maybe one year, I don't know. Yeah, they either fussy cut it or they have an e-cutter. Oh yes, girl, I ordered my Stampin' Cut emboss machine first thing this morning, even before I even had my 5th sip of coffee. I came downstairs and I normally watch the news. I went straight to the computer and placed my order for my new die cut machine. Oh, Tina says the door was made with a label. Okay, I'm going to scroll up and see what questions I missed. Susan, I did not check the back order list. I'm so sorry. All I know is that everything that I ordered today was not on back order, and I was happy about it. So I closed the July 15th through July 31st host code and got all those gifts ordered. I ordered my Designer Series paper shares, and then I ordered my Stampin' Cut emboss machine. So yes, I closed 3 orders this morning before I even finished a cup of coffee. Do credit cards fit in the tans? They do fit in the rectangle ones. Yes, if you're still here. Okay, let's see. Will I do a video? Yes, I will absolutely do a new video. So I am going live tomorrow for a coffee and a card at noon. But it's pretty much a given that the thing is not going to arrive tomorrow morning. I did pay for overnight delivery, but overnight delivery isn't guaranteed anymore. In fact, even second. None of the expedited options are a guarantee right now. So it says I'm going to get it by tomorrow night at 9 p.m. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't arrive until Thursday. I'm hoping not, but the last time I ordered expedited, it was tardy. So I'm not gonna hold my breath, because I'll just be happy if it arrives this week. Yeah, it pains me that it arrives in other states so much quicker, yet I order it sooner, but it's because I live in the middle of the United States, and for some reason packages have to go either way south or out west to come into the middle of the United States. It's kind of like flying. We have to fly to Colorado now to pretty much go anywhere else in the United States. Whereas, yeah, we were looking to fly to Indiana, and it was like, okay, it's that way. It's east exactly an hour, but then you got to fly to Colorado and then wait there for a while. So in the long run, it's like 8 hours to get that would normally take a 1 hour flight. Well, we could drive there in 8 hours. So, oh, it's crazy. This world we live in now, very different. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't see any new questions. So any last minute questions before we sign off? When I'm done with this, I've got to head over to my website, try to get yesterday's video edited and posted on my website. I also need to post the links to the holiday catalog so that people can view. Does anybody that's on here, customer-wise, have y'all had any issues placing an order? I've had a couple people that's had problems this morning. If you wanted me to go through the ordering process on my iPad here, I could actually pull it up, and let's make sure that I don't have any crazy wonky stuff on my iPad here as I pull it up. Let's see. Wow, that's crazy. See, something crazy wonky did show up. I was going to go to my website, and it just automatically goes to the Stampin' Up! Website. Is that not the craziest thing you've ever seen? Okay, so if I go to Chicken Scratch. Oh, that's good to hear that you didn't have any issues. I can't type. That is so funny. Look what comes up. So on a mobile device, I just always, when you're on the mobile part, if you just click on this little hamburger right here, did y'all know that this is called a hamburger? These 3 dots over here, that's called a hamburger. So if you click on the hamburger, or you could call it a cheeseburger, I guess, but then that would be another layer. So that's just a hamburger. Click on shop here, open in a new window. What in the world? And it's giving you the option to add Stampin' Up! To your home screen. So you can do that if you want to. I'm not going to do that right now. I just want to get to the shopping part. That is crazy. Have y'all ever seen anything like this? It just goes to show. So my website is on the left and the Stampin' Up! Website is on the right. I want to close that one, but I don't know how. Huh. Oh well. Okay, so over here, you sign in at the very bottom. Hold on, I'm going to have to close this thing out. It won't let me. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to close out completely. It won't let me. See, I'm not the only one that has days like this, right? I mean, I have 2 screens on my page. I really only want one. And it won't let me. Let's see if I can do it this way. Heck no. Okay, this demonstration is over. I don't know why it's doing this. Yeah, it makes no sense to me. Oh, maybe if I click on that. Nope, that's not it either. See, for those of you that have have problems with your devices, I've been on an iPad since the first day it came out. Like the very first day I was at the Apple store in line, and yet I still have issues because for those of y'all that don't know this, iPads and iPhones use mobile versions of everyone's website, whereas computers use the web version. So there's two versions of every website, a mobile version and then the web version. And the mobile version is usually a dumbed down or a lesser of the two. Things are more condensed. And so like when you look at Facebook and you see all these things available on your computer, and then when you get to your tablet or your iPhone and they're not available, it's because they've condensed stuff. Does that make sense? Yeah. I'm looking at this saying, how in the world do I end this? It just isn't going to let me. I don't know. But anyway, when you go to the store, if y'all could focus here, if you click on the hamburger over here on the left side and click sign in, and then you sign in, it should recognize my face. And then if you click on the hamburger again, you can see right here it says, hi, Angie. And then click on demonstrator, and that shows right there that I am the demonstrator. And because I've already logged in earlier today, it's already got the host code there. So then up here at the top, I click on the shopping cart. And there's the Have a Hoot bundle. And then the host code is right here. Right here's where you enter your coupon code. Don't forget to enter your coupons this month. And they're in your inbox. They're in your email. And you can copy and paste all of them in at one time. So you don't have to type each one of them. Okay? Okay. Let's see. Since you have this open, search Snow Wonder. I'd be happy to. Snow Wonder. Return. Okay. What do you need, Stephanie? Do you need the item number? Do you want the bundle? Or do you want the stamp set? You're welcome. Which item number do you need? The bundle's 155185. Hit the back button. That's such a beautiful set. 153344. There's no rectangles. What? Hey, you're right. Hold on, let me go back. What? There's no rectangles. Product detail. It says it comes with 7 dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wow. So, for all of us demonstrators on here, that is really weird. Yes, I can show you the DSPs again. So, on page 39, hold on, I gotta show my face. So, on page 39, it shows these two squares, and on the website it shows snowflakes. Yeah, so I think it's safe to say that these squares are probably not in there. I think this image might be wrong. I will double check. Yeah, the swags aren't in the catalog. Kathy, you've been in IT for 36 years, and I just this year learned that that's called a hamburger. Just this year. But I'm just happy that I learned, because so many people still don't know that it's called a hamburger. Okay, so one lady did ask for me to show the papers again. So I'm going to pull those out real quick. It is very weird. So I think this is probably a mistake. Let me get this device out of the way. Okay, so this is Magic in the Night. And then Plaid Tidings is 2. And it's much better to show you on the charts than it is to pull out the paper, because this really does give you a really good view of all the paper. See, lots of people didn't know it was called a hamburger. I've taught you something. Gilded Autumn. Feels Like Frost is a carryover, hence the reason why it has my logo. I removed my logo and just focused more on the actual paper going forward. Like this. So Snowflake Splendor. Twill Tidings. Wonder of the Season. 'Tis the Season. Do y'all hear Gizmo up there? Trimming the Town. Brightly Gleaming. Poinsettia Place. And Heartwarming Hugs. Did I forget one? I feel like I didn't show you the trimming one. Oh, no, I did. I was going to say these two are my favorites, of course. Yeah. Oh, I need to zoom out. Oh, grr, sorry about that. You're right. I lowered the camera to cover the catalog. And I do have the PDF over on my website of the scanned copy of these. So you can print them if you want to. Yeah. I forgot I zoomed my camera so that we could view the catalog. Oh, so Stephanie says that that it came out 6x4. 6x4? That's so weird. If anybody, I'll see if any, well, I think, because I know some people that have already printed it. Stephanie, is it possible that your printer is set on, so like when I print my labels for my shipping stuff, it allows me to change the size of the label and the paper that I'm printing on. I wonder if your printer is stuck on printing, like sometimes you can print at 80%, sometimes you can print at 90%, and then you can also print at a custom size. So check your printer and see if maybe that somehow got stuck on a previous. Because a 6x4 to me is like you're printing a picture, like a picture. Yeah. This is a document. This is a PDF. It should print, it should open up and print the whole PDF. Huh. Okay, let's see. Any other questions before I sign off? Okay, so I'll be back tomorrow at noon for coffee and crafting. I say coffee and a card normally, but we're going to be making a Christmas version of this Halloween box from yesterday. And I might alter the size. We'll see. Depends on what happens today. Okay, thank you guys so much. Yeah, have a great day. See you later.